everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I am looking rather rough and barefaced today, and that is because today I am going to be testing out a bunch of the products that I actually got in Ulta this past week. Actually, if you watched my last Friday's video, I did quite the haul when I visited the States. I drove down for a day from Canada and I got a bunch of goodies, so I figured that I would do a little video of me testing everything out, seeing what I want to do, especially with the eyeshadow palette that I got. Very excited. I already have my headband on, pulling my hair back. I always wear mini ears. There's my cap. Decided to sit on my bed and do it today. So this is all the new makeup in this bag. And then if you wanted to see what my regular makeup bag looks like, this is full of makeup. I need to get some Alex drawers and I need to make specific spots for makeup because this just, it won't do. So those are the two bags I will be using full of makeup today. If you guys enjoy videos like this, please be sure to subscribe and to give it a thumbs up. I know you haven't fully watched it yet, but maybe you already enjoy it. I don't know. The lighting isn't great today. I am having to use my ring light, unfortunately, because it is super cloudy and not so cute outside. My cat apparently is going to join us, and I think we should just get started. The only issue that I have today is that I have two setting sprays that I can use. I think I might use this for an entire video on its own just to see how it does with my makeup, like kind of like a wear test video. So I'm not gonna do that one today. I will use my Revolution one, and my primer. Before I get started, I should have done this before I started the video, but again, I was not thinking clearly. Even when it like isn't damp, the sponge just feels like super nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go wet it. This bad boy grew. Look how big it is, like as big as my hand. Oh, that is so soft. That is gonna be really nice. Okay, let's get started with primer. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Also, I'm pretty sure this isn't the full size. When I thought of the price, I was like, $16. Like, that seems really cheap for a full thing of primer. It's only 20 mils, and I don't think that this is the full thing. Yeah, using that Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. Okay. Dot that wherever I need it, especially need it in around my nose. And we'll just massage that in. The one thing is that I love the smell of this. When I had the sample of it before, like, it was just nice to open it up and sniff it. Usually in primers, if there's silicone, it's very like pore blurring and stuff, and this is silicone free because I've found that a lot of primers with silicone, though it blurs, it makes my makeup slide around like way easier. Also, for today, I'm going to be using the palette that I'll be using for my eyes as a mirror. Yeah, it definitely doesn't like blur any pores or anything, but it does make my skin feel super soft, and it is pretty tacky. So I feel like it'll stick nicely to that. Ugh, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my eyes today, but all of these colors, beautiful. Another thing you should know about me is that like I'm weirdly obsessive with keeping packaging for makeup. So like I will keep this in the box as long as I can. That's why like this MAC foundation has been in here forever. Next new product we are testing is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Super excited. It's gonna be extra pale on my face because I definitely chose a pretty pale shade. I'm just gonna distribute it where I normally would with, oh god, yeah, that is so bright. Maybe I'll just look a little less dead. One thing is that I always conceal, so like obviously under my eyes I do conceal my eyelids, and then any like redness that I have down my nose. One place I always conceal that people think is weird is right here, but I have very prominent veins in my face. My mom says nobody else would notice them, but the problem is that I notice them, so therefore it needs to be covered. And then I also do the side of my nose too. I use a lot of concealer, in case you could not tell. This is why I go through concealer so quick. But it's also a good thing that the ColourPop concealer is so affordable. Let's see. gonna use the flat side of this just to see. This is such a soft sponge. That is lovely. I think the only issue that I'm gonna find is like getting into like the hard to reach places, like beside my nose and like right underneath my eye. You know, I really thought that this is gonna be more of like a high coverage concealer. Maybe it's better over top of foundation. I also feel like it's drying down really quick. I'm going to look crazy. I feel like I need to put this on and immediately start working with it, just because it seems like it's really drying down quickly and like I can't manipulate it too much when it's already started to dry down. That is really sheer. I feel like it didn't really cover anything. So far, not in love with the concealer, which is so sad. I am actually gonna go in with just a little bit of my old concealer, just because I do need a little bit more coverage, even if it's underneath my foundation. So I'm gonna go in with my Can't Stop Won't Stop NYX concealer. Yeah, it's definitely the concealer. I was gonna say, if it's the sponge, that's one thing, but it's definitely the concealer, because the sponge is working fine with this concealer. I need to roll this up. Ow! Okay, so this morning I ripped my thumbnail up and cracked it more than halfway down, and it hurts a lot. It was bleeding. You couldn't even see the crack in it until the blood started kind of seeping through it, and now it's very prominent. So I am gonna go in with just my regular old MAC Studio Fix foundation. It's not new. This is clearly a very old bottle. And I use the shade NW10. And just a warning, I use a lot of foundation, because I like to make it look like I just put on a brand new face. If I can catfish with my own face, I would. Just build an entirely new face on top of the one I already have. Okay, now to use the other end of the sponge, the big flat end. I'm very excited to see how this works. It's so soft. Don't mind my foundation lips. It's a really big sponge. I can't really avoid that. Okay, can I just say I am in love with this sponge. The size of it, first of all, is amazing. I have a cat hair attached to my nose. Oh God. It is so soft. And it's so big that like, I just feel like it, I don't know. It covers all the areas you need it to cover. I understand why Raw Beauty Christie ranted and raved about this sponge, and still does to this day, because like, that is nice. Do I look like I have a new face yet? Yeah, it's not the easiest for getting into like small areas, like beside the nose, underneath the eye. I know that I already concealed, but I'm gonna go in again with a little bit. Actually, maybe I'll try the ColourPop again, just to see how it reacts on top of foundation. Maybe it'll be a little better. Those under eyes a little bit more. So I'm just gonna do one at a time. I also think it's definitely the shade of concealer I got. Like, that looks terrifying. I'm gonna have to go over that again with the other end to make it look fine. Yeah, I think I just got, honestly, a little bit too light of a shade. And that might be what the total issue is. I don't know, but I also just think that it's not as high coverage as I truly want it to be. I'm gonna go in with my Coty Airspun powder. I forgot how much like came out when you shook it up a little bit. Cheese and rice, okay. Try to pack some of that powder underneath my eyes and on my eyelid, just to lock in the foundation. Oh my gosh, my nostrils itchy as hell. Add a little extra powder underneath the eyes. Do some really amateur and not real good baking, because that's what I do. I forgot how much I liked the smell of this stuff. Like, it's really overpowering, but at the same time, like, I really missed the smell of Coty Airspun, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure I found out that the brand that makes, is it just Coty? Is that what the brand is? Original Formula. Coty Airspun, yeah. So the brand pretty sure it's not cruelty free. And it sucks because I like literally wasn't buying Benefit products because of that. And then here I am purchasing Coty Airspun, which apparently is not cruelty free, which sucks. It might be the primer. It made my face really smooth. I know you're not really supposed to touch your face with your hands, especially when you're doing your makeup. Ready? Classic. Classic Coty Airspun. I'm going to go in with products I already had, so it's not that important, so I'm not really gonna show you. I am going to bronze and hopefully successfully contour a little bit. I'm not great with the contour, I'm just gonna lie. I'm not just gonna lie to you. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not great with the contour.
When I saw you, everyone knew I liked the effect that you had on my eyes.
I don't have a single clue what to do with this palette for my eye look. I am lost. I don't even know where to start because immediately, obviously, I am drawn to what I'm comfortable with, which is, sorry, a warm toned eye look on my eyelids. It's what I always do if, you know, I'm having a really rough makeup day and I just want it to be quick and easy. Boom, warm eye makeup look. That is what I will do. So I don't want to do that. I kind of want to maybe take a break for a sec, watch a couple of tutorials and see if there's any eye looks that I want to follow. But at the same time, like, should I really be doing that? Probably not. I should probably just be doing shit myself. I saw a couple of screenshots of eye looks from the palette that I like. So I think I'm gonna try to like recreate them. The one that I saw is from, oh, the girl who made the palette, Emily. I think it's Emily, either it's Noel or Noelle, and I literally don't know which one it is. But it's a really pretty look with some purple on the lid, and I wanna try things. I wanna try things out. One thing actually that I definitely want to do before I go to Disney later this year is master a purple eye look, because I am going to Disney bound as Rapunzel for one of the days. So I need to get an eye look that is purple under control. So I have all of my brushes laid out. I need to choose some brushes that I'm gonna use today. We'll definitely use that guy, this guy, this guy. Merida's making herself comfortable over there. So first off, I am just going to take Midwest, which is honestly like the perfect crease shade. It is a shade that honestly is almost in like every Revolution palette. It's just called different names. Like I swear there's two from each of Soph's palettes, like both of them. So the one in the first palette I think is called Cookie Dough, and the second one, oh gosh, I don't even remember. But they're pretty similar shades and they just work really well. I'm gonna take my little brush right here. Honestly, as you can't even tell, it's not gonna focus on it anyways because my face is right there. This is the brush that I use for those shades every single day. So I figured I would go in with that and see what we've got. That is so pretty. That's one thing that I love about Revolution shades is that they're really pigmented, but they're not like too pigmented that you can't work with it. I'm gonna bring that all the way across. Oh, one thing I should mention. I am in no way a beauty guru. I'm actually really mediocre with doing my makeup, which you will probably soon find out once I'm done this eye look. Basically the best I can do in life is try. And I like to play around with it and see if anything looks good or even mediocre. I'm also pretty good at doing a big sharp wing for my eyeliner. And that's basically what saves every single eye look of mine and makes it look dope. If this doesn't look good, it's fine because the eyeliner is going to save it. Next, I am going to try to take some of this shade Belle Violet. It's just this really purple shimmery shade right there, and put that at least halfway or 3/4 of the way across my lid. We'll see how it goes on just dry. If it doesn't seem to be going on well, like packing, then I will use a little bit of Fix Plus. It actually is going on pretty well with the brush. I guess that works a little bit better, huh? Yeah, so it's going on all right with the brush. It's not my favorite. So I think I'm gonna do an extra layer of it with some Fix Plus over top. Not over top, but like sprayed onto the brush. I definitely think that's helping. Honestly, that is such a pretty purple shade. Wow. And try to make the other eye match. One thing I don't understand that like beauty gurus do is they'll do one eye at a time. Like, let me tell you, if I do one eye and then I go to do the other, do you think that I remember all the steps that I took to get to where I am? Because I don't. So I literally have to do them at the same time, like one color on this eye, the same color on the other eye, in order. Otherwise, they're just not gonna end up looking the same. And you know how they say like your eyebrows and your eyeliner is supposed to be sisters, not twins? Yeah, well, I feel like eyeshadow doesn't have that same rule. I feel like eyeshadow definitely has to be closer to twins. And if I try to do one eye at a time, they're turning out more like cousins than anything. That is just the prettiest. Wow. Next, I am going to go in with a little bit of Family. I think that's what I saw her put on. I literally skipped through the video so quick. I was just like, okay, that's what she put on. Okay, is that what she's putting on? Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna take that on a pretty dense little packing brush and put that along the outer corner. I look like I have such bruised legs now from where I'm wiping off. Okay, I'm going to go back into the corner of this eye. I feel like it doesn't have enough of that light purple. And then just trying to blend these together a little more. I definitely went further over with the shimmer on this side. And then just to blend the top, going back in with that Midwest shade and just softening up the edges up here. Definitely isn't the finished makeup look. That is for sure. But it's not bad so far. I am going to go in with Pie Fi, I think that's called. That's a really pretty purple color actually. I'm gonna take that on one of my Harry Potter wand brushes and just add that to the outer corner and a little bit up. I think that's what she did. I'm just literally running on the worst memory ever. That is a really pretty shade though. Wow. I'm just glad that this isn't turning out to make it look like I have a black eye or something, because that's what I was worried about. I was like, oh my gosh, all these purple shades. I'm just gonna look like I have a black eye. One thing I really eventually one day want to use Quarter Eye for a look. I want to use Side Hustle and Grateful for a look. Not together, but like just in general, I definitely want to use them. They are so beautiful, and I need to figure out a way to use them for sure. Going to take, again, some more of that shimmery light purple shade, Belle Violet, as it's called in the palette. Wetting my brush. Oh my gosh, I have hairs coming off of it. Okay. And going to apply that to my lash line at the bottom. I'm just gonna have them meet at the corner. I don't know if she did this, but I think it's gonna look pretty. I was right. I am going to go in and see how this works just a little bit. This is my LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Stay Auto Liner in Super Bright. It's just this pale shade. I have never put like a pale shade or like a very light nude shade in my waterline to open it up. Oh god, I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but I guess we'll see at the very end if it looks absolutely terrifying. I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner in, what's that ever called? Trooper Black. I'll be back in just a minute to do my mascara. Music time. All right, so my eyeliner is done. Again, still not sure fully how I feel about the eye look. I think close up, anyways, I think close up it looks pretty good. Far away, I'm still not sure about it. We will see how I feel once I put on mascara. So today I am using my mini Better Than Sex mascara that I just got from Ulta yesterday. I love the little bottle. I love the component for the Better Than Sex mascara. The tube is so pretty, like it's my aesthetic, like a shiny pink. Ooh. Let's put on some mascara and see how I feel about my lashes. I don't usually like them, so. Okay, so this eye has one coat on. You're not going to be able to see anyways. But this eye only has one coat of the mascara on. This one has two. I definitely think that I like when it's building. I don't like it with just one layer on. I don't think that it looks like it's enough. I like dramatic lashes. One thing that's what I wish I bought when I was down in the States is I wish I would have just like sucked it up and chose a pair of lashes that I wanted to buy, but I was so indecisive and looking at them made me feel overwhelmed, so I didn't buy any. I definitely want to get like a pair that's like for going out. I have Ardell Wispies, which I don't think are the most like dramatic eyelash ever, so I wish that I had another like more dramatic pair that I could wear for videos and could wear when I'm going out and stuff like that. One thing is that the freaking wand on this is huge. Like I'm so scared I'm just gonna ruin everything just because of the size of the wand. Okay. Yeah, I love this. 3 layers might be a little dramatic. I think 2 is my optimal layer choice, but I really like that mascara. Wow, 10 out of 10 choice, Abby, instead of getting that Benefit, what is it that he used? Bad Gal Bang mascara. And the thing is, they're like completely different wands and stuff, but they still give me both nice lashes. That is like a real good eye look. Rouse, now this is something I am also worried about. I got the Revolution Brow Pomade, which I used to use pomade and my eyebrows were very prominent, and I'm just scared they're not going to turn out very well. The first day of using a new brow product is, oh my god, it's not opening. There we go. It's always very nerve-wracking anyways, so. Alright, so we have a double-ended brush. I hope that the brush that came with it is decent. So I got it in blonde, which is that shade right there. Hopefully that is dark enough. Ooh, I'm really nervous. The brush is really weird. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to expect. Okay. So clearly blonde was the right choice. I was like, I don't know if blonde's gonna be dark enough, but that's dark. So I think blonde is dark enough for sure. So I'm gonna use this side to, now I remember why I used pomades in the past, because it's so freaking easy to just fill in your entire brow in like 2 seconds. But yeah, I think this was definitely an end for the thicker part of your eyebrow. So I feel like it's a lot harder to be precise with this end of things. I'm trying to go a little more light at the front of my eyebrow. Just because when I was using, wow, that is a dark eyebrow. When I was using the Benefit, is it Gimme Brow? That's the gel? I don't remember. I've been using it for months and I'm like, I don't know if that's the product I've been using. But it definitely like just naturally gives you a wispier, I guess, front end of your eyebrow. Okay, I have to say that this is like really easy to use. I think it's a lot softer than the Benefit pomade. Like just like dipping into the pomade itself, it's a lot softer. And the thing is, I was also gonna like try a pencil, but my whole thing is that like I don't want to take a long time on my eyebrows. I've done it where I've taken a long time on my eyebrows and it's just not it for me. Like, I don't want to do that. So, oh, and it doesn't really feel too pomade-y. Like, you know when you put a pomade in your freaking eyebrow and like it feels like you put a pomade in your eyebrow? Like, it's kind of thick, a little crusty. It doesn't feel like that. So let me just see if I have my spoolie to do. Awesome. I'm gonna spoolie through a little bit. They're definitely strong. I knew that was gonna be a thing for sure. I was hoping they weren't gonna be as strong as they are, but they're definitely a little out there. Ooh, I think making the front a little wispier. If I use kind of like what is left over on the brush and just do little tiny strokes, it helps a little bit. A little bit. I'm not gonna say it looks awesome, but it does help. Okay, let's do the other eyebrow without talking to you guys and see how that works. The angle is very likely to be different because my battery died, so I had to go grab a new battery. Anyways, my brows are done. I am feeling all right about them. I can't believe this is the blonde shade. Like, this is really dark. Like, if I had the hair that I did when I was younger, which by the way was white blonde, it's gotten dark because I don't spend time outside anymore. Anyway, if I had that shade of hair still, like, this is very clearly not blonde. Like, this is brown, but it's fine. Like, this is usually what I go for with my brows anyways, is a dark color, but I was just expecting it to be a little lighter, that's all. So I wonder if they make a lighter shade. I don't think so, but maybe Revolution could look into that. Making a lighter shade for people who are like actually pretty freaking blonde. I am not mad at this. I like it. I don't think that it's as harsh as the usual pomades that I use are. Like, it's pretty dark and pretty harsh, and I think that I made the fronts of my eyebrows a little bit better. I can zoom you in just a little bit just to show you. Like, I don't think that they're that bad. They're not great, but they're not the worst thing I've ever done to my face. The only things that are left to do is to set my face and highlight, which is awesome. I'm so excited to set my face and highlight. Let me put some of this crap away. I actually am gonna go grab I'm gonna go try and find my fan. I need a fan for my setting spray. Seems as though someone is in the washroom where my fan is, so I'm gonna have to use my pay stubs. What I'm going in with next, you can actually kind of see it. So when you have this sitting for a while, it looks just like plain white like this. And then I showed you in the video before, my previous video, the one from last week. But once you shake it, look at the swirl in there. That is so freaking beautiful. Okay, so let's open this bad boy. Let's see what kind of a setting spray it is. It says it's supposed to be illuminating, a little bit glowy, which is awesome. I love to look a little glowy. And before you ask, yes, I do use setting spray. Oh gosh, it's gonna be a bitch to open. I do use setting spray before I highlight. I feel like it makes the highlighter show up better and pop. I don't know if it's like weird and that's not a normal thing, but I feel like it's a definite thing that happens with me. Okay, this is ridiculous. I don't have scissors either. I'm just gonna get the highlighter palette out, hopefully. Oh my god, so yeah, this is it brand new. Look how nice that is. And then I'll show you. This is my old one. Look at the packaging, it's so gross. Like, look at the color difference. New, old. Okay, and then this is literally so broken. This is my old highlighter palette. So as you can see, was in need of an upgrade. The literal only color in there that didn't break was the purpley lilac shade. But yeah, my favorite shades to use are the two top ones, just because I'm super pale, so it works really well. And then in the summer, using this gold shade, heavenly. So let's give this bad boy a shake again, get all that stuff mixed up. It is just in like a regular spray. Okay, who's ready? I'm used to like a lot more in a spray, like I guess to like make me like soaking wet, but this'll do. This fan will not. It's too floppy. Okay. I feel like that definitely gave me a bit of a literal glow up. Like I am beautiful. Okay, hi. Oh yeah, like there is absolutely sparkles all over my face because of this now. I didn't realize it would be like super sparkly, but like you can only really tell that it sparkles when you're close up. I feel when it's far away, I just look like I'm glowy and like bronzed. Which I can tell you, I'm not bronzed right now. I actually have a little bit of color from a leftover sunburn. That's about it. My gosh, I'm so shiny. I don't even know if I need highlighter. But I'm gonna put it on anyway because that's how I am. Okay, so my Soph palette, I'm going to go in, with my favorite two shades. The first two, gotta mix them together. Can't just use one. So let's see. I'm already so shiny that it's like, is it actually even doing anything? I am just a mother freaking, I'm the sun right now. I definitely think I overdid it with that spray. Like I thought that I needed more. I definitely did not. I am just a glowing goddess right now. That's how all the British people that I watch say got it. I'm also gonna take that white highlight shade and pop that into my inner corners a little bit. I missed this shade so much. Oh my god. A little bit down the nose, a little bit on the tip of the nose. Not that I need it, because I'm glowing to the gods. If I say the word glow one more time. Drink every time in this video that I say glow. You'll be fine the first like 20 minutes of it. Last 5 minutes, you're just done. You're drunk as hell. Okay, this is the finished makeup look. I feel the most glowy I've ever felt in my entire life. I understand now how this is like a body illuminator too, because it says illuminating face and body spray. In the summer, this will look so good. Like spraying it over a fresh tan, going out, looking amazing. Yeah, it's called, oh, that's why it's literally called Timeless Bronze. And I'm like, why do I look so bronzy? That's why. I really do, I might have to make an order on the Makeup Revolution website soon to get the, like the pinker version of this. I don't, it's obviously not to make you like look bronzy, but I think it's like, gives you more of like a pearlescent finish to your skin, which this one definitely makes you bronzy and looking like summer's coming. That's for sure. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. If you want to see me try other makeup looks with this Emily palette, because it is amazing, let me know. I am definitely going to play around with it. I'm going to experiment, see what I like in here. Oh my god. Looking in the viewfinder like, hello, who is this? I think I've catfished you all. I think I should insert like a picture of me at the beginning of the video here, and then have my face here and be like, who is that? So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. I think I already said that. I really enjoyed doing this video. I really like all of the products except for the concealer. The concealer is the one thing that I'm just not in love with, and I'm really disappointed in it because it's an $8 concealer. And ColourPop is usually like on point, so I don't know. Maybe it's just the shade that I got. I have a feeling that might be the issue. But either way, everything else that I got, I am completely happy with. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!